Hey everybody, my name is H and I wanted to make this video to share my most recent backpacking trip in the Linville Gorge. I have been hiking or backpacking in the Linville Gorge for about 6 years now. You can see on this map that I have a lot of markers from past trips. This trip specifically will follow my experience from Hawksbill to Wolfpit. You can see this route highlighted with the yellow line. This route covers some of the most well-known areas of the gorge, including Hawksbill, Spence Ridge, Table Rock, the Chimneys, and Short Off. Here's a video of me at the top of Hawksbill. Made it up on top of Hawksbill. Pack sitting for a minute, stretching. Beautiful skies today. I mean, it's just hard to beat. Table Rock in the back, Short Off is where I'm headed. Right around this way, I think, is Hawksbill Ledge Trail. It's an unmarked trail and I'm gonna take down and around. All right, so coming down off of Hawksbill, this offshoot that looks like nothing is the start of the Ledge Trail. Well, starting down this trail, I've already bumped my head twice. But I did make it this cool little campsite with a pretty well established fire pit. I mean, it would be good for, I don't know, one tent, not a whole lot of wind cover, but pretty shady and secluded. This is actually a really cool view that I'm walking underneath. Taking me down and around Hawksbill underneath this really jagged ledge. Just so you can get an idea, this is the trail. I don't want to walk and record because this is pretty dangerous through here, but it is completely brushed in. The only thing that makes it even look like a trail is just the forest floor that's been trampled on enough to maintain a small path. Well, I made a slight mistake, but I caught the mistake before it got too bad. I lost track of the trail, or you know, what you can tell is a trail, and went about, I don't know, 50 yards too far downhill, and something just didn't feel right, so I checked my map and had to trek back up and refine the trail. That could have put me in a bad spot for sure. But I'm back on the trail now and it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna take a quick break, get some water, and then get started. This is the only time I can really support doing rock stacking. See that stack there, and that stack there. If those weren't there, I could not tell that this is a trail at all. Now this is the kind of terrain you can really pick up some pace on. You know, it's not as treacherous. It's pretty flat, sort of like rolling hills. It's going with the topography of the land. So you don't have to pay attention too much. You can move a little quicker. These dry leaves though, you do have to be careful about the dry leaves. You'll slip real easy on those. But my gosh, this is just beautiful out here. You can see Table Rock through the trees over there. I might come to an opening right here. Let's see. Oh, squeeze through this log. There it is. That's where I'm headed. The Ledge Trail was a very difficult trail to traverse. With a pack on and a steep decline from Hawksbill, it took a long time. I even had to bandage up halfway through to prevent blisters. But as you can see in this video, the trail definitely got better and the walk was more enjoyable. Nice little water source close to the end of the Ledge Trail. Looks pretty reliable. and it's just right off the trail. Don't even have to trek off of it, find it or anything, which is not common in the gorge. You can barely see it, but we're getting a little fly through in the gorge. Some jets. They are cranking through here. All right, as soon as I step over this little creek here, which again, another good little water source, I will be off of Ledge Trail and on Spence Ridge, headed towards Table Rock.
Water sources are important to mark and make notes on. Some are only available after rains, while others are more air quotes reliable, as I mentioned in the video before, meaning that they'll be around even in more dry periods. By the time I got on Spence Ridge, I knew it was time to find a good place to stop for a snack and refill my water. As I continued on the trail, passing a couple campsites, I found a nice place to relax and recoup. For a quick snack, I had a small bag of mixed nuts. In the next video, I do a quick demo of how I get water.
So right now I'm filtering some water. I've got a life straw attached to a water bottle. I filled up the water bottle from the creek, and then all I have to do is squeeze, and it filters it. Now it does take some time, so you do have to have some time allotted for this and some patience.
Here's a nice photo of my view from the top of Little Table Rock Trail, the trail that I'm currently on and dying. The steep incline and refilled water made for a tough hike to the ridge. I will not forget the poor choice to go for shorter distance over easier terrain. In this next clip, be sure to catch the sound of defeat in my voice.
All right, I finally made it to the base of Table Rock here. I'm definitely not going to summit Table Rock today. My legs are beat. I'll use every ounce I have left to continue down and get to the campsite, which is right over there. So not too far, but I need to work on recovery today.
In all seriousness, the gorge can be a dangerous place if you're not prepared. While the walk down Table Rock Trail is a nice one with a couple views, I am feeling every step and really looking forward to setting up camp for the day. I wanted to add this photo in, 1, because it looks creepy, but 2, if there's a sign, there is a reason. After passing Table Rock parking lot, there's just a short walk up to the campsite. Look how cute it is.
The end of the day, it's just around the corner. It's been a really nice day. The evening sun was really warm. I got the fire prepped, ready to go. And a little ways that direction, I've got the sling ready for the food bag tonight to go up in the tree.
At this campsite, my friend Sean met me that night. We hung out by the fire, got some good rest, and then we were ready to set out for the next day, headed towards Short Off. In this video, we are just about to reach the chimneys. This is one of my favorite places in the gorge. It's easy to access and has some of the most unique rock features that I've seen in that area. Day 2 was proving to be just as beautiful. With a start time of 8:30, we were feeling excited about what was ahead of us. For the next few clips, I'm just going to let the sound of the video play out, so just enjoy the sounds of us walking and mainly wind in the mic.
I don't really know where else to put it. Yeah, I'll snag them. Yeah, you're right. Instead of coming through here. Alright, so we're coming off of the chimneys, and there's our destination. We're headed towards Short Off. So it comes around this corner here, and then drops down to Saddle Camp, and then goes back up the backside of Short Off.
In this video, we just made it up to the top of the backside of Short Off. There's this really cool rock feature to the left, and then you've got some views off to the right. But the hiking is mainly flat, and you can move at a pretty steady pace. At this point in the day, we were getting fairly low on water and ready for a decent break and refill.
We just got out of Dweller's Gulp. Now we're back on the trail. At this point, we've already done 5 miles today, and it's just past 12:15.
If you haven't guessed it at this point, backpacking is a lot of walking, and more walking, and all while carrying some weight. We did reach this cool little rock garden outcrop with a beautiful view up the center of the gorge. right before reaching Short Off Pond.
We made it to Short Off Pond. It's actually got a good bit of water in it. Beautiful. We're up on top of Short Off now. Got a campsite there. And we're gonna tuck off over here. You can see where we came from. You got Hawksbill, little hump looking thing sticking out to the left there, and then Table Rock.
Yeah.
And we went down the ridge and up this ridge and on Short Off.
Table Rock where you come around. You know?
And then all the way on this side, you got the Black Mountain Range.
It's beautiful here.
After setting up camp, we had to backtrack a little bit to this water source called Water Tree. This was important for us to do because we were low on water from the day, from cooking meals that night, and we wanted to have full water before we set out in the morning. Speaking of meals, here is a quick video of me setting up my Jetboil to cook my freeze-dried meal, chicken teriyaki rice, for dinner. After eating dinner, it was finally time to go watch the sun set before settling into camp for the night. Hello and good morning, day 3.
I'm not gonna lie, second night was rough. The wind was pretty much non-stop the entire night. I don't feel super tired, but definitely don't feel rested. But it does make it worth it when you wake up to a view. Everything sure is calm now.
Time for another walking montage. The last day was very easy. We'd done most of our distance the day before. All we had to do was go down Short Off and make it to our car at Wolfpit. But first, let's look at one of my favorite trees in the entire gorge. I can't tell you how many times I've stopped to look at this view. If you've made it this far, thank you for coming on this adventure with me. The Linville Gorge is one of my favorite places to explore. Here are a couple of the best shots from the trip. Please like, comment, and share this video. This is for the adventure and for everyone who can't see this beautiful world with their own footsteps.